was like never going to be anything like Jock Jams ever again.
What are Jock Jams?
You don't remember the Jock Jams CDs?
No.
It was like Jock Jams, the greatest anthems of this, and it was like Jock Jams 1.
We had Now That's What I Call Music.
Yeah, it's like that.
And
but
then
like,
the Billboard Top 10 that came out every year.
like Jock Jams was like the same thing, but like for like the get pumped kind of stuff.
No, I've never heard of that.
You never heard of Jock Jams?
No.
Man.
How old are you?
You know, Cotton Eye Joe's probably on there. You know, where did that come from?
I do not know.
How did that get popular?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Where did you come from? Where did it come from?
It's like a
the
one
band
and
was called
done.
Rednecks with an X.
Oh, that's fitting.
I mean, but like, that is wild that was a popular song. Or maybe it's not. Maybe if something like that came out now, everyone would be like, yeah, I'm on board.
You know, I would say it was probably just a Southern thing, but the fact that it was a new girl makes me think it was a nationwide takeover.
Well, think about like when you first heard Gangnam Style, you're just like, I was like, what is this
I hate
nonsense?
that song.
But like that was super popular, and like maybe that's like the equivalent of Cotton Eye Joe.
No, I don't think so.
In my head, it is. I don't think Cotton Eye Joe gripped like the world, but Psy was everywhere.
Yeah, it was, unfortunately.
You had like that. Yeah, I think if you have a dance that goes along with it, kind of like the Macarena, like everyone's like, yeah, I'm gonna learn that.
I saw a thing on Instagram of like people sharing like what their song was on their 10th birthday. Like, you know, the number one song. Mine was the Macarena.
Oh man,
It's like, this will be your anthem for the year. And it's like, I hope not.
I only know the one where I was born, like, and it was like Mr. Broken Wings, I think.
I don't even know the one that when I was born. I'm gonna have to look that up.
And like I'm like, it could do worse. It's not a bad song. You remember that song? So take.
Yeah. I'm not huge on that one.
You don't like Mr. Mister? It's a great name. You're looking it up now? Good gravy. Good gravy, woman.
What am I looking up?
What are you looking up?
I'm looking up my
Oh, like your birth year? Like,
yeah.
like right when you were born, you're like, this was the jam. What if it's just Cotton Eye Joe somehow?
It's good. It's Venus by Bananarama.
Oh, that is a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good
Story
one.
of my life.
I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire.
Yes.
It's used in razor commercials for women.
It was also used in Grumpier Old Men when Sophia Loren is walking into the bar in her hot red dress.
I mean,
I love Grumpier Old Men. Have you ever seen that?
yeah, you made me watch that. It's like one of the movies that you made me watch. I always make you watch movies apparently in your head.
Oh, if Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon are ever together, we're watching it.
Well, Jack Lemmon and Sound Like It Hot.
Yes. I don't think I've made you watch Out to Sea though.
Out to Sea? Was that like a sequel?
No, it was
It's
just
the same pairing though.
Yeah, because they're awesome. I mean, they're the odd couple.
I think my first memory of Walter Matthau was Dennis the Menace.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, that is a weird one.
I knew him from Grumpier Old Men first.
I knew him from like previews of stuff. I remember previews and movie covers because we would always go to the movie store and I was always looking at the movie covers. I'd be like, these are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, that looks terrifying. But then the movies like are just completely terrible. Usually it was the horror movies I would watch, like the boxes, because like these are insane. They're skeletons. It's so scary. We would never rent them.
I remember like the theater poster, maybe even the movie cover for
Evil Dead 2,
The Little
so
Mermaid.
Good. Oh,
Ariel was like sitting on her rock but her fin I think was like pink or something. I don't know.
I swallowed that wrong.
It was all very pretty.
It was all very pretty. You know what? The champagne's been popped. The wine is flowing. You know where we're going. We're going on a backlot tour. I'm your tour guide, Captain Zach. With me always is Beans.
Or Jana.
What are we getting into tonight, Beans, with our bubbly?
So.
We watched.
Okay, so.
Oh, wait, you've already seen this. My first viewing.
All right. I was trying to make a segue, like a parallelism between Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men, and then Freaky Friday and Freakier Friday.
I was trying to find segues too, but I was like, I couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
not happening. We watched Freakier Friday.
So we're piggybacking off our Freaky Friday because neither of us had seen. Wait, You saw Freakier Friday before Freaky Friday?
No.
Okay.
No.
You'd seen Freaky Friday, right?
Huh? No. I
hadn't
had
seen
seen the like OG with Jodie Foster.
Wait,
We talked about this on that
you saw it
episode.
after though, right?
What?
Freakier Friday.
Yes, I saw Freakier Friday after we watched Freaky Friday.
Okay. I was like, man, if you watch those out of order, you're probably gonna be lost.
No. God. What is this?
Okay,
Amateur hour?
we saw Freakier Friday, and it was so
Yes.
much freakier
And
and confusing.
So I don't know why you're confused.
You
but,
even said you're like, it's a little confusing in the beginning, and I'm like, yeah.
well, just keeping track of like at first of who is who has swapped
An
bodies.
switcheroo of 4 people was a little bit too much for me that late
All
at
right,
night.
so I saw this on the cruise when I was gonna say cruise ship. I saw this on the cruise when I went on the Wish with my travel agency.
He was on a cruise.
And on the Castaway Key Day, okay, I didn't get off the boat like at all. I think I talked about that. So
that's where the outside is. You don't want to go out there.
yeah, Castaway Key Day. I took it really easy, and
You're like, I want to get freaky.
Freakier Friday was shown. It's like, heck yeah, I'll go watch that in the Neverland Theater.
What else is playing?
I don't remember.
Like nothing else you cared about.
No,
Ours was like Snow White and then
I think
Thunderbolts.
Lilo
I was
and Stitch
like,
might have still been playing.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sure, but Freakier Friday was there, so I watched that.
And you were freaked out.
No, I wasn't. I was having a wonderful, delightful time.
Were you the only one in there?
No, there were like 3 other people in there.
Sold
It was
out.
fun.
Where do we start with this movie? Because
I think too, watching movies with you brings me down a notch.
why?
Because I really enjoyed Freakier Friday while I was watching it in the theater on the Wish. And then you're the whole time like, while we're watching, just like, ugh.
I was trying to like follow along, and it was like getting very frustrating because I was like you said it initially. That's like kind of hard to follow who's who, and that's all my brain was trying to process the whole time.
Well, in the beginning, but then you...
Dude, for some reason I couldn't. Like half the time I was like, my mind was wondering. I was like, who is that? Who? Because there's so many people. 4 is too many to switcheroo.
I think it's less confusing than 3.
3 would have been a nightmare. I would have been. It would have
Because they're at least still paired off in their pairs.
I guess.
You know?
God, it would have been really bad if they weren't.
Yeah.
That'd have been a nightmare. It would have been, actually, it would have been like one of them would have kept the other one in check, actually. So maybe not.
Or not.
If you haven't watched this movie, the mother-daughter duo switch with daughter and future
Stepdaughter.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
Take us around in this.
Dude, I don't know. You're the one who hated it so much. So why
I didn't
you...
hate it. I actually think it stuck the landing fine. Like I just thought it was a little convoluted
Okay,
sometimes.
well, I have to say, when I watched On the Wish, I was laughing out loud at some parts.
What were you laughing out loud at?
There were just moments.
Point them out.
Like,
I didn't hate the movie. It was fine. I think it's no Freaky Friday.
I thought it was on the same level as the first. I think the first
Wow.
is still better, but I don't think this was like significantly worse or anything. What I really enjoyed, one thing, was bringing Chad Michael Murray back in, but also
not as a love interest,
having
for
him
her.
still like hot for the mom,
Just like
for Jamie Lee Curtis.
she's just like, hey, is your mom here?
Yeah,
I think that was fine. I like because like my question was like I was like, what happened with? Also, who's the father? We don't ever know, right?
no, it's just introduced as she chose to be a single mother.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be Chad Michael Murray, and then like he was later on in it as just like a record store owner. And I
Yeah.
was just like, okay, and they still have a relationship where they hang out. It sounds like
I did kind of expect that maybe she did end up with him in the end. You know, but then
you're thinking like they actually broke him up and like
yeah, and like that they would actually get together in the end. But then when he enters and he clearly is still hot for Jamie Lee Curtis, like I was just like, okay, it's not going to go that way.
and like yeah, okay. I never thought that was gonna happen. Like Jason loved her too much.
When he says Jason, he means Manny. What's his last name?
Pacquiao.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's the boxer.
No.
I don't. I just call him Jason because I know him from not New Girl.
The Good Place.
The Good Place.
Yeah, he's Jason or
Also, kudos for him on that American accent because I didn't realize he was.
American accent in The Good Place.
What is he from? England? Where is he from?
Manny Jacinto.
Jacinto, that's his name.
Jacinto.
Yeah, I always.
He's from the Philippines.
I'm always gonna see him as him from The Good Place. Solid performance all around.
Yeah. So he's a Canadian actor born in the Philippines.
Oh wait, so he might not have an accent then.
So he does a good British accent then.
Oh, now he's a chameleon.
Man,
he's a chameleon.
Do we even know Manny?
I don't think I know Manny.
Okay.
Like, what are your like you? So you love this movie, or you liked this movie?
I did.
All right. Good night, everybody.
I kind of liked how they kept elements in of like the stuff that she was passionate about as a teenager, like her music and band and stuff. And now it's like she's working at Capitol Records. Although at the same time, you would think a musician would not want to go be a producer with a label.
Yeah.
You know,
also, like, is Pink Slip still making music then?
I don't know.
Did they get a new
like
lead singer or guitarist or what was she? She was a guitarist, wasn't she?
Sure.
And a singer?
Yeah.
It was kind of vague because I was like, it had that like whole thing in the beginning where they're like, oh, it's Pink Slip is da 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 da, you know, like that part.
I don't think that they're like a huge band, but maybe like some indie local recognition.
Well, that would have been like the early 2000s. It would have been way old at that point.
Well, you don't know how. Okay.
What's the level of success at Pink Slip? If this girl who I can't remember the artist's name that they have in this. Ella is like a huge Pink Slip fan. Like, what's the level of success there? I want some of that stuff answered because I couldn't really figure it out.
So Freakiest Friday.
Yeah, I need a trilogy. I need a trilogy to button this thing up. And this time, maybe we add in Mark Harmon more, and he switches with someone so he can understand.
What was interesting to me though is, and we talked about it after we watched the movie, on the ship they had more scenes in there than what was on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
like there's some like when I watched on the Wish, like Jamie Lee Tess, that's her name. So Tess is like, you know, like a psychologist, psychiatrist or something, and she has like these patients she needs to meet with throughout the day, and these meetings happen like in the movie, and they show her like giving insane advice, you know,
as the daughter friend or
right
okay. So like the original movie then.
Yeah.
Because that happened in the original where they're like that was way more prominent in the first one, like none in this one. Mm-hmm. Other than like the book signing thing.
Yeah. So whenever that random guy is just like, that's my therapist.
Yeah. Because like I saw that. I was like, are we supposed to know this guy?
Yeah.
And you said like, oh, there was a
and
scene
even
with
like
this guy.
calling her like the whole time and stuff. Okay. And yeah.
Because I was like, why would they have that in there? It made no sense. So
there was another scene I remembered too. After the fact, I cannot remember now.
Do you think that was a theatrical? That doesn't make sense. That would be a theatrical release and not in a regular release. Actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be like made for TV. That's weird. It's kind of like when I watched Goonies growing up over and over, and there was no octopus scene in the version I had. And then they mentioned the octopus. They're like, what was the scariest part for you? And they're like, oh, the octopus. I was like, what octopus are they talking about?
Well, it's kind of like Muppet Christmas Carol. I grew up. Scene. Well, so we had that on VHS growing up, and it had that song that Belle sings to Scrooge in there. And then like on Disney Plus and stuff, it's like, it's not there. You have to select a different version to watch.
It's weird to have a theatrical version and then the regular version released at home is shorter like that. That's usually not the case.
Yeah. But there was like another scene or two, not full scenes, but like extensions, you know, that were like left out.
There's usually extended scenes and stuff like that, but that's usually not in the theater. They release it on like Blu-ray.
Right.
Like kind of like in Harry Potter too.
Yeah.
It makes it
Lord
almost,
of the Rings.
Yeah, like, well, those are long. You're talking about like in like the second Harry Potter where you see Malfoy going through the store and you get like the Hand of Glory and all that other stuff. And a few things they add on that like make it more like the book, but they just stripped them out for some reason. Mm-hmm. I'm shocked. Well, this movie was too long for me. I think that's part of my problem with it. It was like 2 hours.
It did not feel like 2 hours to me.
Oh my God. I felt that 2 hours, I think, is the problem. I was like, this could be a tight 140 easily. And then you're saying there's some scenes that they left out.
I mean, probably adding like 5 to 10 minutes more total.
That's a lot, though. That would really drag that bad boy
Maybe
down.
they got feedback like that.
Can you imagine if the Freakier Friday was 2 hours and 10 minutes?
Actually, I think it was.
I think that my biggest thing is that it was just so long. I'm like, this is a long movie, and I felt it.
I did not feel it. I was having a good time the whole time.
Not good for you. I mean, I didn't hate it. It was just too long, and like.
Wait a second, Manny Jacinto's in Top Gun Maverick.
I think he's one of the fighter pilots, isn't he?
Oh my gosh, IMDb. I don't want to sign in.
Who signs in? Sign in to do what? Check your email through IMDb.
Lieutenant Billy Fritz Avalone.
I think he was one of the
Yeah,
pilots
he
in the
was
beginning.
definitely, yeah.
Like the best of the best. That like maybe he didn't get chosen.
Yeah, he was just one of the background people.
Oh man,
Like so many others there.
wild.
Okay, yeah, Freakier Friday was 1 hour and 50 minutes.
1 hour and 50. Okay, so it would have been like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could have cut like 20 minutes out of that bad boy.
I mean, there's definitely
And
places you
you'd be
could have
fine.
cut. Like, I don't think the surfing scene was necessary. Like where Lindsay Lohan's character and Manny Jacinto are at the beach surfing.
Yeah, there's just like parts like that that slowed it down.
Although I guess
think they were
that
just
was
trying
there
to show how
to
much
like
he wants to, like
be involved. In
I want to be
lives.
I want to be involved with you. I want to take interest in those things that you take interest in. I get that, but like, I think there's other ways they could have done that quicker. I think, but there's a lot of fluff with like, I think it was what slowed it down for me. It wasn't focused on them two anymore. You brought in two new girls to like spread the story out, and I think it was just too much. And I think you could have cut a little bit of each of them out, and that was it. That's all I'm saying. I think that's the only thing that like really kind of I was like, man, this is a lot. This is too long.
I will say Tess really bothered me about how she's a therapist, yet she is violating all the boundaries her daughter is setting up.
What were the boundaries?
Well,
You're reading into this more than I did.
You know, like in the beginning of the movie when she's like, I can take her to school, and then like Tess shows up.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah. Okay.
You know,
that stuff.
that like it's a lot of undermining.
Also, that she was just like, you can just live with me. Just
Yeah.
undermine your mom and be like, we're moving to England. She's like, no, you can stay with me in the States. So,
Yeah.
they're in California, right? This
Yes.
is where this. Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite a difference.
Huge.
Huge. You can't surf in England, I don't think. Maybe you can.
That was a joke in the movie.
Oh, was it? I don't know
Yeah.
if I was paying attention that much, or jokies. I don't
Man,
know.
you just really did not care for this.
It was so long. For a comedy movie, it needs to be like 90 minutes. It's like you get like 90, maybe 100, and then like that's all you need. If you need more than that, you're doing something wrong, I think, for a comedy. I don't know.
I think they just had like some setup they had to do.
There's a lot more setup than they needed.
Oh, I remember.
What? You laughed? I laughed at one thing.
No. Okay, so an extension or a scene or something that was on the ship that I don't think was on Disney Plus, although correct me if I'm wrong in case I missed it. So the teacher who is doing the detention, like the whole time, Tess in her future step granddaughter's body
Yeah.
is like, why does this guy seem so familiar? Why does his name sound so familiar and everything? And then she realizes that he was a guy she went to high school with and she rejected him. So he's always been taking out his frustrations on Lindsay Lohan and then her daughter.
That's the first movie.
Oh, crap. Then.
I was just letting you see how long you do it. I'm like, what? You don't remember that from the first one?
Well, I guess I do. I just put it in my head in this
Wow.
one. So maybe that other scene didn't happen.
Wait, hold on. Now I'm not sure if it's other scenes existed either. You might have been thinking of the first one. Because those other things happened in the first one you were talking about.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, so they're just merging in my head.
Because maybe that guy was still in the first one as the same character that was on the side of the street. And you're just morphing both of those movies together. And now you're thinking, like, why wasn't this in the movie? Because it wouldn't make sense why this would be in a home release different. like
Okay.
that.
Might
So
be.
I think you were incorrect. So it wasn't an hour or 2 hours long. It was 150.
Okay. Well,
Still too long.
You know what? The boat was rocking a lot, so.
You know, you probably just confused a lot of people. They're like, what scenes is she talking about? Is it only on the boat so
Well,
you can watch these extra scenes?
hopefully they've stayed this long to hear
Boat
what's
scenes.
wrong.
We got corrections. Oh boy. We're off to a good start.
Yeah, I guess I just merged them in my head.
I mean, I don't know what else to say about this movie. I think it's just a little long for my taste. That's my main thing. It was fine. I think it stuck. I think the third act kind of brought it all together. I wasn't expecting it to work as well. I was like, okay, they kind of went to the same elements of like the band and stuff like that, and so I think that all worked. It was just a little convoluted for me.
Once again, I love that Lindsay Lohan is in her Renaissance era.
The Lohanazance.
Yeah.
What do you think she's gonna do next? Herbie 2?
I don't know.
Mean Girls
I never
3?
saw Herbie Fully Loaded.
We need to, apparently. Ron Swanson recommended it.
Well, I watched the original Herbie movies.
Yeah, Herbie Goes Bananas. Herbie.
Herbie.
You watch the Shaggy Dogs?
Oh, yeah.
What about Benji?
And I think it's just one dog.
Shaggy Dog. Shaggy DA. Did you watch Benji movies?
Yes.
Benji the Hunted?
Maybe.
He loved pudding.
I don't remember that much detail.
He would eat pudding.
Homeward Bound.
Oh, man. Milo Notice?
Ah, Milo and Otis.
Wait, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Just talking about dog movies now.
But I liked Freakier Friday. I thought it was just as good.
Okay. So you give it a recommendation for people. Be like, yeah, it's worth a watch.
Yes.
If you're bored and you like the first one, you probably like it.
I'd put it at like a 7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5.
5?
I think it was fine.
Whoa.
Okay, 6. What am I going up against though? Like The Godfather? What is this?
I don't know. Like,
what do you want me to rate it against? Like comedies?
Just like.
I'll go for comedies. 5.
What about like Disney comedies?
6. What, like, you mean like a DCOM?
I don't know.
If it's against a DCOM, then it's like an 8. But you give this a 7.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 5.5. There you go. How's that?
All right. I mean, 7 is passing. 5.5 is failing.
If you cut this movie down 20 minutes, I'm on board. There was a lot of fluff in there. And it got a little confusing. In the beginning, I was confused for like the first 20 minutes after they swapped of like keeping track. Even though it was only 4 people, I was still just like, oh my God, I'm getting too old for this. So that's where I stand.
Also, I thought it was kind of weird that she would have invited Chad Michael Murray to her wedding.
Well, wasn't it the grandma? Or no, wait.
What?
Who invited him? That he wouldn't get invited? Or he would get invited?
Who invites their ex to their wedding?
No, he wasn't invited.
Oh, he wasn't?
No, the Jamie Lee Curtis, the daughter. See, this is where it's confusing.
Okay.
One of the daughters invited him to try to break him up.
She invited him to the rehearsal dinner.
Was that a rehearsal dinner? Hold on, wait.
I mean, it was pre-wedding.
Oh, this is so confusing.
It was like the day before the wedding.
They tried to bring him there to break him up. It was like that. The kids in the adult bodies trying to get him there to break it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like.
But he was at the wedding.
I guess they felt bad for. Who knows what they did to that car? Like good gravy. Like they just like they could have crashed that car. So I don't know. Irresponsible.
I thought it was funny when they're in the kids' bodies and they're like,
we didn't break our bones.
We didn't break our bones.
We're invincible.
Like, let's eat everything because we have the metabolism too.
I did think it was funny when she was when Jamie Lee Curtis was in the record store and she was trying to get up and she's like, I can't get up.
Yeah.
My legs won't listen to me. And I was just like, oh yeah.
Yes, that is it.
That's a true fact. Everyone's like, all the old people in the audience are like, she gets me.
And when they're driving in Chad Michael Murray's car and they pull up next to like these teenage boys, but they're like adult women.
That's the patient and his son.
No.
That's the son of the patient. Because remember the guy's like, that's my doctor. That's the joke. I think it's a callback to the first movie.
Okay.
I think you're getting confused with the first movie again.
Okay.
Do you even know this movie?
No. I'm talking about like the
Yeah, I know. He's like, he totally likes you.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
That
about.
was this movie.
Yeah, that was, but that was the guy you thought that had extra scenes in this one. Now I'm convinced that it's from the first one. You're just melding these together. Maybe we need a trilogy for you to resolve some of these issues.
I don't have issues. You're the one with issues.
We need it's gonna be Freakiest Friday. They switch with a dog.
In 20 years.
Oh, I don't think you're gonna do quicker than that.
Jamie Lee Curtis isn't that old.
I don't think she's gonna want to do this when she's like 90.
I bet she will. She seems fun.
Okay.
Betty White was still doing stuff in her 90s.
Oh boy. I don't know.
She could be the next Betty White.
How about they do it in like 5 years?
10.
Okay. We're not in charge of this. Do we write this now?
Yeah.
Who do they switch with?
The girls have their own kids.
Oh, no.
So then it does need to be like 20 years to make them old enough to...
God. This is a terrible idea already. How about they just switch with the dudes?
No.
That'd be funnier.
Or all the dudes switch.
Yeah. What
Mark
dudes?
Harmon, Manny Jacinto, the son.
Oh, yeah. The son was in this for a second, wasn't he?
Yeah, very in. Like the wedding.
Just like very quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, at least he made a callback. All right. Well, any final thoughts? You loved it. 10 out of 10.
You bring down my movie watching.
Well, I just wasn't as into it as you. I guarantee this would
I just
happen.
think you didn't want to have fun.
I think if I wanted to watch one of my movies that I like, you'd probably be like, oh, this is stupid. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Big Trouble in Little China, definitely.
Exactly. That movie's a gem. That movie's amazing. Where can you find us?
You can find us online at backlottours.com, on Instagram at backlottours. You can
struggle. You got this.
You can stream us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Vlogs coming soon. Maybe. Hopefully.
I'm looking at you, internet.
I'm looking at you, Zach. You're the one who's got to do that.
How do I do it?
You're the editor, not me. The video editor.
I gotta edit something?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, take us home.
There's a great big pretty okay tomorrow.
And shouting at the end of Freaky Fridays. Today.
Come on with us on a backlot tour.